Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Carlos from PremierReviewer, and I got myself a Sokani light, the X21 LED light. Pretty neat light, so let's talk about it. So right now you are looking at a picture where I'm not providing any light on myself, but if I were to turn this light on here, now that I have this light on me right now, you can see it adds a little bit more of a dramatic look. Now this isn't a light that I have, it's the Botox 116T. It's a really good light. I have it on this panel, and a lot of times I just put it right to the side, and I like to light myself in different ways, and this is one of the ways that I do. So there's a huge difference when you don't light someone than when you do. That is where a light like the Sokani X21 comes in, because it's much smaller than this light that I usually light myself with. So check out the size difference. Pretty crazy, right? So let's take a look at output. This is output at about 20%, and this is about 20%. So as you see, both lights are putting out a lot. So let's see what it looks like when I have this light facing me. And again, this is one way I would light myself. Obviously, I would like to have another light on that side, but if I turn this off right here, I can light myself with this and it looks just as good. And that's the key to producing high quality videos, is having good enough light to be able to do so. Now you can see the size difference of these two lights, and you can see the difference in how much it produces. It's producing almost identical amount of light at about the same amount. And if I just bump it up to, let's go to 50%. So 50%, look at the difference. It's huge. So now that we've seen the difference in light and output, let's take a look at what comes in the box. So we have the case itself, the light itself, user guide, gels, and diffuser light. And what's cool about this, it has a few different, it has actual 12 different gel lights, and it gives you a bunch of these diffuser lights. It also comes with a tungsten diffuser and just a regular clear diffuser. They both have magnets on them, so you can easily stick this on to the light just like that, and you are set. So that's what's in the box. Also, you have USB cables, a shoe mount, and that is about it. So if we take a look around the actual unit itself, we see you have the plus and minus buttons, which are very tactile, as you hear. You also have your power button, and it is definitely made of some nice aluminum material. It feels fantastic in the hands. It has chamfered edges, however you say it. It is USB powered. The runtime on this guy is 1 hour. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half to fully charge, depending on if you're going from 0 to 100. It might take 2 at most, but this little light, being USB powered, you can use it with a power bank and have much more light output for much longer period of time. So this little light can be used in so many different functionalities. One of the best way to do this is obviously product shooting. Now in this example, you can see where I have the product itself, and it's really not being lit by anything. But as soon as you add a little bit of light, you can see how much more attention comes to the product. The product comes more alive. You can see the details, the contrast just really comes up, and it really elevates the actual product by putting the focus on that subject itself. So this is really good for things like that. One of the reasons why I like it, because it's so small, you can definitely handheld this and get some really cool moving shots. Plus, implementing this with some of the gels, you can get some really cool effects. It's not an RGB light, but I don't expect an RGB light at this price. So with the gels, you can definitely add the different colors and get a dramatic look. Again, versatility is the key of this light. We also know that this is a direct competitor to the M9, which is from Aperture. Now, scale-wise, I believe that the M9 is slightly smaller, but it also carries less LEDs. We're looking at 21 LEDs in here at an output Kelvin of about 5600K, but you can easily add this, which gives you a more tungsten feel to it. So now by adding the tungsten light to it, you can see it adds a lot more orange to my face. So I'm more of a cool shooter, so I'm not much of a tungsten guy, but if you do want that tungsten look, you can obviously do so by just adding that gel. This is one way to get a unique look by it. But if you're a cool shooter, the daylight output of the 5600K that this puts out is really good. And then adding the gels just gives you a different feel altogether. So all in all, I think that you are getting a lot for your money right here. Great build quality. Battery life is pretty decent, but adding a external power bank to it is definitely going to improve the battery life even more so. So it's one of the things that I really like about this. Again, being so portable, being so handy, I think that you can't go wrong. Links to this will be down below, but I do want to say that Sokani was kind enough to send this out to me to take a look out and review, and I think they hit it out of the park with this. So guys, links to this will be down in the description. The versatility of this thing is second to none. I know a lot more companies are going to start implementing LEDs of this caliber, but right now Sokani and Aperture are the two main competitors, and I think Sokani has the edge only because it has a few more LEDs, which gives you a bit more power. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Links to this will be down in the description. Go check it out, and I'll see you around.